Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. I figured I would do another one of these videos. I think they're beneficial to do from time to time because people, just kind of want to see what other people are eating. A lot of times we can talk about the various components, but until they see it all put together, maybe they don't quite understand exactly how much food we're taking in, the variety of food we're taking in, and what have you. So anyhow, I thought this would be a good time. I've been back in Costa Rica a little over a week now. Making a mess with my green smoothie today. Just a week ago last night. I've been a little bit slow, a little bit lazy. I get lazier as I get older about settling back in and getting gung-ho on the next several months down here, because I always like to try to do something, up my game, tweak the diet a little bit, do something more physical, but everything's coming along pretty good. But I thought it was about time to tweak the fat a little bit. Now, if you've watched me before, you may have seen me mention this. I don't necessarily, sometimes I think that fat thing is fluid, or just to me, it's like it's always changing depending on the body's needs and what my body tells me anyway. And I go through periods where instead of eating the same, I guess what I'm saying is instead of just flat across the board eating the same percentage of fat all year long, I tend to go through periods of higher fat, which I think is beneficial, but not for too long and not too high. I mean, when I'm talking higher fat, I'm not getting into crazy amounts like, I would say I would put a ceiling of 20% on there, but I don't even think I get close to 20%. I'm thinking probably in these ranges I'm more around 15%. And then I do have every once in a while I go through these where I don't want to add any overt fat. And then I have another period where I like to be low fat. So I'm not sure what we're about to do right now. I think for a couple of days I'm having my first smoothie. And this is my favorite smoothie. This is my go-to standard smoothie. This is 4 unfrozen bananas, water, blend it up, get a little, because that blends up, and then I put my spirulina in there, and 3 or 4 more frozen bananas. Now, like I say, I'm going to go at least for a day or two without any overt fats, so I didn't even put my chia seeds or my hemp seeds in there today. Normally I do put my chia seeds in smoothie number 1 and my hemp seeds in smoothie number 2, or vice versa. But yeah, I'm gonna play a little bit with at least a day or two, no overt fats. I'm not sure where this is going, if it's going to be a long period of or like a kind of a drying out period of fats, and maybe I go a week or something with no overt fats. But I kind of think it's more just going to be a day or two with no overts, and then I will lower a little bit. Whereas I've been eating a full avocado on top of my nuts and my seeds and my smoothies. I've been eating a full avocado a lot of days. Now, I have been getting a hell of a lot of calories since I got back. I've just been on an eating binge, which kind of came to an end about a day or two ago. I think I kind of re-caught my body up on some of the things it was craving. So anyhow, this is going to be meal number 1. As always, it's a full pitcher in there, and I will probably get close to another one this size. So this will be breakfast number 1, or meal number 1. It's about, let's see what time it is in my world. Give you an idea of times when I eat. It's 8:41 in my world, so I'm having breakfast at 8:41, and I will be back to you for the next meal. All right, it's almost 11 o'clock, and I'm coming to you with meal number 2. I thought I would have probably gotten to another meal by now, but I decided to go ahead and take my son. Took me a while to cool down because there's people doing construction next door, which has kind of invaded the privacy of my backyard. I don't have total privacy back there right now until they're finished, so I had to go find another little discreet corner of the side yard. And man, there's no breeze where I was, and it is just like I've got the air conditioner on, I took a cold shower, and I still just can't stop sweating. Anyhow, going to refresh with meal number 2. It's just simple, simple, simple. I didn't even feel like putting greens in this one. I'm going to get some more greens today, but this is 6 mangoes, 6 beautiful ripe mangoes, and 2 navel oranges, just peeled and blended. Everything's blended. There's no ice, there's no water, there's no nothing. Just 6 mangoes and 2 oranges blended in here. And this is just like, this is gold, sunshine. There's no way to even describe that. This would be really good I think I'm gonna make some up this weekend and put in my popsicle molds. These will make some good, you know, just on the go, or just every once in a while grabbing a popsicle out and doing it. But yeah, sometimes the simple is really just the best, man. Those mangoes, so good right now, and I had a good stock. I've still got probably another 4 or 5. Could be eaten today, but it'll probably actually be better tomorrow. So I'll probably, the next meal will be back. I'll do another green smoothie, but I'll be back to you and share with you what I have. See ya. All right, back at you with meal number 3. About to get this one down. It is 12:45. That gives me plenty of time. This will be the last food intake before yoga this afternoon at 4. So this gives me 3 good hours to let all the food not be sitting on my stomach. Okay, so this one is not too much different from the last one. Very, very little. Just put one different little powder in there. It started off with 4 bananas, water, as much spinach as I could cram in there, a couple of tablespoons of Daily Green Boost, which is the barley juice powder, green barley juice powder, some sort of an extract like that. It's good greens, good stuff. I've been adding this to my smoothies. And then frozen bananas. I probably am not getting as many. I'm going to say these smoothies are probably closer to 7. And like I say, it's a pitcher again. It's my normal deal, so it'll be about 2 of these. But that has been the meal so far today. Didn't add any seeds again to this one. Like I say, no, I'm going to just like at least go through today with no overt fats. Just body's just kind of feeling it and wanting to get a little bit lighter. So I'm going to enjoy this for lunch. Then I will get myself moving. I haven't, I left the house early this morning just to get out for a little while, but I haven't been out since. So I need to go to the office in a bit, go to yoga, and then I will be back to you this evening for dinner. Haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do yet. It's going to be something really simple, just craving something very simple. Anyhow, I will see you guys in a few hours, quite a few hours. Peace. All right, coming to you with the last meal of the day, and I'm having to search for spots with little bits of light in my house. Got one of my lights out in my little main sitting area where my desk is, where you've seen me do it. Wasn't really in the mood to go in my bedroom and do it, and I need to get my lighting a little bit better here. Anyhow, got a little problem with my refrigerator. But I improvised. Luckily, I always am buying stuff, even if I have stuff at home. I just planned on using some different stuff, but I came home, my refrigerator's a little too cold. There's something going haywire with it. I had to adjust the setting. It froze a good bit of my produce in there. Luckily, I had my good spinach in the bottom drawer, and my kale didn't freeze. But apparently kale grows in ice, so maybe that makes sense. But anyhow, I was about to scrap it all and just have another green smoothie for the day. But then I said, okay, well, I brought some stuff home. So basically what I did was, I'm on the spiralizing thing now. So I spiralized 2 cucumbers. I shaved off with a peeler until it was small enough to use, and then so I've got some zucchini noodles in here, zoodles. Then I chopped up some onion, chopped up some carrot, chopped up some beet, good red beet, got a bunch of different colors even though it's just kind of covered with, and then this butterleaf lettuce. Now what I did for a dressing, I just went really simple today. I told you guys I'm not adding any fats. I had some mangoes. I toyed with the idea of doing mango and red pepper. I think Tiny Rolf calls that, says it tastes like French dressing. But anyhow, decided just to do it easy. So I put a scoop of spirulina on there. Not so much because I needed more spirulina today, or I'm a freak for spirulina. I like the taste of spirulina, especially on my salads. So I put a scoop of spirulina on there, about a tablespoon, and then I juiced 4 oranges. Wasn't getting a lot out of them. I did it by hand on a little plastic juicer thing, so probably wasn't the juice of full 4 oranges with a good juicer. With this bad boy up here, I could have gotten more, but I didn't want to dirty it up just for salad. So that's it. Put a little pepper on top, mixed it up, and this one's going to be good to go. Ate a little bit lighter today, but I just felt it. I don't know if I've been eating, no, I haven't been eating a ridiculous amount of fat, but just somehow I felt like I needed to lighten up a little bit. Now this salad doesn't have hardly any calories in it, but I purposely went a little bit lighter today. Today was lower calories than what I normally do. even though I wasn't adding the overt fats, wasn't really shying away from the calories. They just didn't add up. I could have had another smoothie somewhere in there or whatever, or smoothie for dinner to get the calories up. But anyhow, I felt like a light day. Some days you feel like lighter days than others. You just don't want to pound that food in all day. And I feel like a couple of light days coming on. I could almost, I'm really hoping our Friday farmers markets tomorrow, I hope that the mangoes are as good as they were last week. And if the navel oranges are still around, I'm going to bet a ton of navel oranges. And, well, not a ton because they're more expensive here. The navel oranges can be about $1 a piece. They're good. But I'm going to buy navel oranges and mangoes. I could almost do a full day just on those oranges and mangoes. I know I could do it with the juice. I don't know if I could do it with full. I may look at doing that over the weekend. But anyhow, last meal of the day, I'm going to go sit down and eat this one slow. I hope you guys like this. Like I said, I don't like to overdo what I ate today because it's not like, look at me, what I ate. But people, I think they can get an idea the more you do these, because you do it one time and they're just like, okay, well, that's it. What does he eat? Does he eat this all the time? So if I do it, you know, a certain amount of times, or do it over and over, you know, you'll get to see a little variety of what I'm, you know, and I go through different periods, lower fat, more fat, no fat, and you just kind of get to see how I cycle and how I do things. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel and share with your friends. One more day, and no, actually, the weekend is here. I forgot that I'm doing this video, and I don't usually do a video and post it the next day, but this one I'm posting the next day. So by the time you watch this, weekend will be here. Get out, have some fun, do something physical, play with your family, get them out and enjoying something physical, and just have a great weekend. Love you guys. Peace.